Okay, so I had to take a break from weeding because that was getting just totally depressing. But this is what I'm doing during my break. I'm looking at all my pretty flowers. So our excessive rains in this drought area, you know, it brought all those extra weeds, but honestly, all my flowers are just thriving. So excited. Oh, my little ferns under there, they're not all, like, you know, anyways, they could be doing better. Look at everything else. Look at all the color. Holy smokes, look at these. I'm so excited about those snapdragons. And my, I forget what those are called. Anyways, they're just so pretty. They're so whimsical. There's a verbena that's blooming up there. Gotta get close on these. They're so pretty. I love the single petal on those ones. And then this double. So stinking pretty. Okay, this right here, this is the break I needed. Oh, Basil wants a break too. Basil, you want to play with your ball? Oh, you can't have my gloves. No gardening gloves for you. Uh-oh, look at that. Do you see what I see? Probably not. Let me zoom in. My black violas, or violets. I'm not really sure what they're called, but they're the little tiny ones. You can't even see them because they're all crispy. That sun right there is a little warm for them. Okay. Bananas are coming in. They're pushing out those new leaves. Oh, I love the banana plants. My cannas. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this is the break I needed. I just needed to walk away from doing that. Let me zoom in. That's the nastiest work right there. Pulling up these invasive vines that aren't letting my Bermuda grow in. And not only that, but if I leave them or even try to mow them, I believe they get these little flowers, and the flowers give seeds, and then this vine goes, not vine, well, it's kind of a vine. It's like this really spreading pokey weed. I have some cleaning up to do still, but oh, look at this. I'm not going to pay attention to the cleaning up that needs to be done. Not on these flowers. Oh, look at that banana leaf about to open up. So stinking cool. Oh, I love that. And I don't know, maybe if I walk around this way, you'll be able to see all these beautiful sweet peas. They glow like a purple, like 3 shades of purple. They're so pretty. Okay, this is a really shady bed here, and it's actually my herb bed. I planted this cilantro, and it is doing so well. But look at those gorgeous cyclamen. Look at how pretty those are. Oh my gosh. Ah. Okay, this alyssum down here is from last year, and it is just, it has not stopped blooming yet. And these petunias, the bubblegum, they are amazing. This is all from last year. I fertilized just a couple days ago for the first time. Oh, and if you could smell it right here, it is absolutely heavenly. Okay, this right here is a tomato. Looks like 2 tomato plants. I did not plant those there, guys. Those came in the compost last year when we filled the beds. We buy our compost from a local farmer, and anyways, I had, I guess, a couple tomato seeds. Okay, those are my dogs. Yeah, they're just playing. They're goofy. Okay, nasturtium. And you can see in there, those are the bougainvillea. Oh, that's me in there. I have hidden mirrors all over the place. I kind of like those. They freak me out at times too. Oh my gosh. Oh, everything is growing so beautifully. goodness. Okay, here's more. And look at this. More petunias from last year. And these are fake butterflies. They came with some obelisk trellises I bought off of Amazon. And I stuck them in there because there was like 8 or 12 of them, something like that. Anyways, I'm getting one red one back there. Once again, all the petunias are from last year. I got this nasturtium. Looks like it's a yellow one. I may have to try to train that up. We'll see. Okay, look at how pretty all of this is. Oh my goodness, look at that purple. Let me see if I can get a good angle for the color. Look at that. And the hanging baskets. Again from a year ago. Oh my gosh, everything's pretty. It's just a pretty view. Okay, I'll just keep going. So, more nasturtium. Honestly, I think nasturtium is like the best thing to plant. I can see these nasturtium plants, especially this bed over here, and I'll show you the angle I'm talking about. From this direction, from my kitchen window. Isn't that pretty? So the hummingbirds are constantly buzzing and, you know, getting the sweet nectar. It's so awesome. I love it. This is all my new planting this year along the back side of my bananas. I love that too. Yep. Holy buckets. You know, the garden chores, they can be so awful at times. It can get so depressing, especially when it comes to weeding. I just have to stop and look around. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That blue bucket back there. Normally to me it would be trash. I would never leave that out, but I had a raised bed in here and I had to get all the compost out of it. Like, we had this beautiful compost soil, so instead of hauling it across the yard in wheelbarrows, I filled this up and I stuck a whole bunch of not a whole bunch, but like 6 tomato plants and some alyssum, and I think there might even be a mum in there. It's going to be overcrowded. You can see though, much of my garden is overcrowded. These are my blackberry bushes and they're coming in nicely. The cannas are coming in, but look at, guys, another thing that I'll be dealing with once again this year are the stinking grasshoppers. Okay. It's been so warm, I got to take off my flannel. More. I was gonna say more sleepies. Okay. This is my grapefruit tree. And underplanted with all sorts of stuff. We've got all sorts of things under there. The geranium are looking awesome right now. The daffodils. Oh, let's see what's over here. These are more banana plants, and you know, they're coming in nicely. This is my stinking dog. If you could just see this dog right now. She's being a goofball. You heard her squeaking her toy. Basil, get down. Get down, I'm trying to record. Oh my gosh. She's like, Mom's taking a break from weeding. Maybe she'll play with me. I'll play with you next, honey. In the meantime, she'll torment her brother Boo. More nasturtium. Okay, so this bed here, you can see the lighter dirt is our very native dirt, very loamy. So I took some more of that compost from the raised bed and I'm sprinkling it in here. And then I will put in my mulch. This is all work in progress. Let's see, some bananas. These are all newly planted, actually. I just planted these bananas here. Oh, from another bed. I don't know, a few months ago, maybe 3 months. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, Basil. Basil, down. Oh, she's being a turd. Okay, this is my crepe myrtle. You ready? Are you gonna get it? Get it, go! Okay, leave it. Leave it. Good girl. Are you ready? Okay, this is an agave. I think it's called an agave, some sort. I'm not really sure the exact name. I haven't looked it up yet, but someone was offering these for free in the marketplace if you dug them up. So I did. This one, there's another one. I think they're so pretty. I love that bluish color. You walk around in here. Okay, these little things right here, they're a late blooming daffodil or narcissus. I'm not really sure exactly what they're called. I just think they're so pretty. I think this is bachelor's button, which is the first time I've ever planted that. So I'm really curious to see. I have no idea what it's supposed to look like at this point, but I have some other ones. So I've been kind of like seeing the different stages. Like, look at these two, how different they look. I suppose from the different sun that they get. These are pink canna lilies that will be coming up. Canna lilies, cannas. These back here are delphinium. First time for those. More of the bachelor's buttons. And actually look at this right here. Yay, I'm excited. Can't wait to see how those look. So this is a weed, I believe, that I've been picking up everywhere. Look at that. I'm not really sure what it is. Ooh, big old spider web. It's a sticky one. It must be a black widow. I don't want to stick my hand in that. Okay, look at this. I love these. Don't have many of these left, but it is so stinking pretty. Love that. My pink geranium, that just opened up yesterday. Undergrowth stuff. This is a salvia. And look at it starting to bloom. So another delphinium back there. More cannas. And this is my lavender crepe myrtle. We planted this here a few months ago. Actually, the bananas I showed you earlier. Oh, look at the monarch. Oh my goodness, a monarch just flew over us. Anyways, this was banana plants in here. And I actually planted one there that was an open corner with just cannas. Put the lavender crepe myrtle there, and I'm really liking how it's looking so far. Look at this, guys, more sweet peas. I love them. They're just a little crazy. I didn't know what I was doing this year when I planted them. And more sweet peas. Okay. We've got foxglove back there and some primrose. Daffodils and onions. Of course, more nasturtium, because why not? Look at these sweet peas. Aren't they pretty? Oh my gosh, look at that. The only regret I have is not planting them along here so they would come over and meet. Okay, there is actually a little bed in there and they've gotten kind of shaded out, but I had carrots in there. Still have a few. Let's see if I can pick one. It's really shaded, but here, look at this one. Looks like it might be a good size. We'll see if I can pull that out. Oh, Basil's gonna love this. Yep, look at that. Oh, that looks so good. Basil, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do you know I have a carrot for you? Oh, what do I have? Look at that girl. She eats more vegetables than dog food. You gotta chew it up, baby. How about back away? Oh, not in my plant. That silly girl. Here, let me help you. Let me help you. Here, let's break a piece off. Here, go get it. Okay, this will keep her busy for a while. Oh, sorry, baby. Sorry. Her bottom half is all wet. She just got out of the pool. Okay. More of those pretty nasturtium. Isn't that pretty? Okay, these over here are regular peas. And I have actually some in the other tunnels too. And these have been amazing. So I did see a grasshopper on these the other day, a great big grasshopper. And I don't know what's going on, if that's, anyways, they're not looking so good. This is probably the worst I've seen them look. But it's been like continually, like each day they look a little worse. Probably need to cut these ones out of there. It is gonna be a chore to cut them out too, because they're so deeply planted. Oh my gosh, look at all those peas. See that? Okay, let's see, here's more foxglove and primrose. On the ends here, I have some delphinium, but these are lisianthus plants. And I had to like pull back a bunch of the vines yesterday to make sure they were getting enough sun. There's more there. So at the end of each cattle panel, I have lisianthus. My fountain that has seen better days. I think I need to take this little solar pump. Oh, it's disgusting. Probably need to do a deep clean on it and it should work fine again. Guys, this here is a 2-piece where you buy a top and bottom separate from Lowe's. I think it's like such a great little, almost like secret that they have, but you can buy each piece for only $18. And then I just stained it. I didn't stain it, I painted it. I looked online, just watched YouTube videos, but they're so pretty. Anyways, I have another one actually in my other side garden that I've yet to refinish, so it's still raw. I haven't set it up yet. Anyways, Lowe's, $36. And that's just a little frog that I got from someone special. And there's a little decoration in there. Okay. And this is called Margarita Bop. I forget what this plant is. Anyways, I got him last year in clearance and I wasn't sure if it was going to do anything. But look at, it's got little blossoms all over it. So I'm really excited about that because it's a beautiful flower. What is it called? Is it penstemon? Not penstemon, I don't remember. Anyways, Margarita Bop. I'm sure if you Googled it, the rest of the name would come up. There's some more of those. These were my winter color. All the blues, they turned out so pretty and they're going. They're continually going. Guys, so look at this nasturtium. It is so beautiful how it will, you just have to train it. I don't have it connected in any way, not over here. Here I do. It'll literally cover, look at this. And every part of the nasturtium is edible. Oh, it's so worth having. So pretty. This is one of my rose trees. I do have to plant that somewhere. I don't know where it's gonna go yet. There's a little zinnia volunteer from last year. It's gonna be a pretty color too, I think. I'm so excited about all these little volunteers. I found a ton of alyssum and I just kept planting them. I dug them up and put them in different places all along here. All right, all a work in progress. Hopefully I'll get to make some more of those stones soon before it gets too hot out. Oh, there's Basil. I don't know. Let's see what kind of mood she's in. Actually, no. We'll pick up on the next side. Starting over here, this is all the newest additions to my yard. This whole area, this crepe myrtle was here. This was my son and I, my husband helped too. We dug it up from my neighbor's yard. He didn't want it anymore, and this gets that nice, like a dark pink color. Very, very pretty. So I planted this here a year ago. These are all snapdragons that have just been there, you know, like I buy everything on clearance. So I get clearance plants or like the really tiny little like 6-pack annuals, and a lot of our annuals will live here like all year. So they're like perennials. It's awesome. Hi, Basil. No, you need to stay down. Get down. Come on, sit down. You can have a pee. Sit down, good. Okay. But I have all these, I love these little Gerber daisies. So this is, like I said, I actually put in some zinnia seeds. I just spread them in here yesterday. So hopefully those will come up. I didn't do any sort of planning. I just thought I need to get some zinnias in the ground because I don't know how well a lot of these things will do in our summer months. This is a pot of mint. It's not looking so good. But my elephant ears are coming back in. You can see that. Excited to have those. There's 2 more right there. Transplanted those from a different part of my garden. And this is actually a really cute, I don't know how well it's gonna do her. It's a lantana. And I just put this in the ground. It wasn't doing so well, obviously, in the space I had it at previously. So gotta give a little love to that. Hopefully it'll take off though. But yeah, so this is one of the new areas. My compost bins will get moved into this next space that we're going. Okay, these are my more overwintered petunias, nasturtium, and this is one of my passion fruit vines. And it's looking really good right now. So I hung up this fencing and I'm hoping it'll do okay. And this is the other one. So these are both on drip, or they will be. They haven't been set up again for this year because we did a lot of moving stuff. These are drip trays that I think they're water heater basins or something. And Brad actually came up with this idea because the pots were getting water, but even they have drainage, like they were against the concrete bottom, so we wanted to get those up. So the extra water just drains down into these little tubes, like PVC, that he fitted to that, and it drains out. So we don't get any of that standing water. Okay, this is my other new space. I've been working on this, and yes, they are indoor pictures. They are not weatherproof. However, our goal is that we're gonna cover this. This whole space here will be covered with a lean-to mimic, to copy that size, but instead of metal roofing, it'll have the clear UV protected corrugated roofing. So I will be able to do like winter gardening back on this side. So hopefully that will happen fast. Hoping. Oh, we have a lot to do. Okay, this bed will be moved, and it's not set up here. My son was doing some work back here, and I see he hasn't put things back to how I had it, but lots of work. Hopefully the next time I do a garden tour, yard tour, I'll have more progress made. Okay, my beds aren't filled yet. These were both moved from a different location just in the last probably 2 months or so, a month and a half. I've got some habaneros. I just had to get these in a pot. You know, I'd rather have these in the raised beds, but they're not ready. So I just wanted to get them out of their 6-packs. Stuck them in these little pots. I have habaneros and large, I believe, large jalapenos. And I am in a major, I guess this is all shaded, huh? This is I think it's a blood orange. Blood orange. This is a Bear's Lime. And more of those agave that I dug up. And these are some rose bushes. This one here in the first pot was actually from the 99 cent only store. I think I paid $10. And the one next to it was from, I believe, Costco, and it was $14.99. I'm excited to see how those will grow. One is pink, one is purple. The Costco one is a pink color, I believe. These 2 pots have my climbing roses. I'm not gonna go in because I have a squad or a pack of dogs. So forgive the shadows. These are potato pots growing. I just transplanted those. What is it? Why can I not think of the name? Cabracoa? No. Anyways, they're little, cute little plants. Okay, and then I'll finish off with this. So this is that dog vomit fungus. It's not actually dog vomit, but tell you what, it sure does look like it. And it will just appear out of nowhere, which is cool. That means all this wood is decomposing, which is, you know, that was our goal. There's another fresh We've got good mycelium. I think that's what that's called, where everything is decomposing. This is a pile. I know it's ugly. I'm showing you my ugly. That's a pile of banana cuttings from when I trimmed up our banana plants, and that is going to be part of what will fill these raised beds. And then we'll go pick up another load of compost. So, anyways, that's it.